Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising into another reading. Excuse me. This will be a reading for you from the 2nd of November until the next 2.5 weeks' time. For your energy, take what resonates with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus. Leave the rest, guys. Check your moon and rising if you have any doubts about your situation. Sometimes they resonate better in your readings for you, maybe. If not, then take the guidance from this reading and see what it is that you can do and learn about your situation. Let's call upon a spirit guide, angel ancestors, my divine source into this reading, guys, and see what's going on. The Hermit and the Devil. Interesting energy, guys. The Fool and the Hermit. You could be moving away from your own restrictions or from any restriction that had been stopping you from going forward, or a fresh beginning or a fresh new start. Three of Pentacles, you're definitely thinking about cooperation, teamwork. King of Wands, right? You want to start something new. Maybe some of you guys are venturing into a new business opportunity, new work opportunity, something that you are envisioning. You want to do it. You want to take action on that situation, right? The High Priestess, but there could be silence. The Hermit and the High Priestess, you could be playing with a lot of your intuition. At this point in time, you're not talking about it, right? With the Fool card of what your plans are, there is some kind of a plan in the pipeline is more what I'm getting, guys. More so with the situation for you, Taurus, but we'll see. And we'll clarify your reading with the intuitive oracle to check your energy. Okay, so let's start off and see what's going around your energy level around this portion in time, Taurus. The Four of Cups, boom. Okay, let's see. There is something that you have missed in your life, maybe, right? The Queen of Pentacles, that's your energy, Taurus. And the Two of Wands. Okay, like I said, you're planning something. Interesting. Okay, hold on, guys. We'll see what's happening. You're definitely manifesting a new change in your life. Some of you could be even leaving a karmic situation here, possibly heading towards a divorce. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, you have been very guarded about a situation. Let's see what's going on. This energy can work in different ways. Some of you, like I said, could be even planning on leaving a job situation, moving on to a different job, new location, but you're planning. You're being very guarded because it's going to be a challenge in your case, but you're not feeling happy with somebody in your life, Taurus, or you're not just feeling good about a situation. The Eight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, you're being very guarded. You're not opening up. You're not talking. You're not discussing your situation. You're keeping things to yourself is what I'm getting, Taurus. But you do have a plan in the pipeline. Right? The Two of Pentacles. You're trying to work. You're choosing your options. The 2 and 2, you're definitely choosing something in your life. You're choosing an option because of a situation that you are, like I said, you're not happy with somebody. The Queen of Pentacles could be an energy of yourself. You're not happy. That could be one. The second could be you're not happy with a boss. You're not happy with somebody in your life who could be a mother figure, a wife who is also a mother. It can be anything for anybody, but somebody who is not um, making you happy. And because of this situation, you could have missed a lot of turning points in your life, Taurus. Somebody had been stopping you, somebody had been discouraging you, somebody had been possibly scaring you. It can be anything for anybody. Let's ask for 3 more cards before we get into the reading. The Empress, yeah. Yeah, you're very guarded about your plan. You're not saying anything at this point in time because, you're scared that other people will intervene and spoil your plan. So you're keeping things to yourself, the Chariot, yeah. Yeah, you're not opening up and telling anything right away. Because I'll clarify and see. Like I said, you're scared about somebody, the world, yeah. You're planning on some kind of completion in your life, something that you want to leave behind, you want to move forward into a different area, you want to celebrate your success, you want to start another chapter of your life, you want to bring in abundance, you're planning everything, you're choosing your directions. You're not telling anything to anybody, Taurus, about your plans. Because like I said, excuse me, you're scared about the fact that if you open up and talk, you have to know with whom you have to share this situation, right? You have to choose your words, you have to choose your actions. For some, you have to choose people that you want to share things with. You just can't go around telling everybody, is what I'm getting out of this energy that I'm feeling. Because, like I said, there is some kind of preparation at your end. That's because you have missed a lot of opportunity in your life that you're well aware of. Like I said, you could have missed an opportunity because of somebody in your life who could also be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo energy. It can go either way. So not necessarily means that Queen of Pentacles is your energy. It also can be your energy, but what I'm getting is that it is an energy of somebody who is present in your life with whom you are being very, very guarded at this point in time. You're not sharing everything with that person. Your plans, your programs, your situations. It could be your boss. It could be somebody at in your domain, right? But you're definitely working yourself out of a tough situation in your life. The Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, yeah. And the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. It could be a marriage situation for some of you. The Three of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting, yeah, see? The Justice card. Yeah, there is some kind of legal situation here that should be very logical. That's what you're trying to work with around your life at this point. It could be a third-party intervention here. Taurus is more what I'm getting, right? There are people around you. There is a crowd around you. And you have manifested those people. You have manifested that crowd, right? Justice is showing up. And there is a connection between two people here in the 3D, okay? And that is where the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Wands, that is where you want to rush forward and remove yourself from all kind of responsibilities that you are carrying towards other people or people who are connected with you in this 3D. You don't want to. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles, where you want to take back your power, You want to take back your control from a difficult situation where you have been feeling very insecure about money, could be about your own security in life, right? Where you have been shouldering a lot of responsibilities that you want to let go of, that you had manifested in your life, Taurus, which could have affected your stability in life as well, where there have been too many people around you who have been taking things away from you. You have been going through a period of low self esteem, low self esteem. You have been working too hard. You have become the martyr, right? You have been working too hard for that particular situation where now you want to bring back your self esteem and say that no, I don't want to carry those responsibilities anymore. I want to let go of it. I want to go on my own adventure in life. I don't want all that hustle bustle and all that the stuff that I have been doing for people, where I have manifested that situation in my life here, right? Because there is a kind of commitment, the 10 of Cups, yeah, and the Ace of Pentacle, right? And the Six of Pentacle. Yeah, there is Six of Pentacle and the Seven of Pentacle. There is a situation and strength. Yeah, there is a situation about money that you have committed yourself to, Taurus, right? There is a commitment with regards to money, to give and take, but you definitely want to remove yourself from an old commitment and move away from the old responsibilities that you have been holding on to for a long time, right? Which is where you're trying to gather back your power. Where you had maybe given away your power to other people in your life, people who have taken advantage of your goodness, people who have considered you to be naive, people who have used and abused your goodness, your kindness, your compassion, whatever that you might have shown, which brought you down to the point of you feeling insecure in your own empire, Taurus. So you want to grab back that situation. You want to take control of your own security now and your own power, right? And you want to let go of that situation because you have manifested that kind of situation. I'm not saying that you have done it for a wrong reason, but you have done it for a good reason. You could have done it for a good reason, Taurus. But then what has happened is people have started to take opportunity of that situation from you. You're realizing that. You get my point? You're realizing that situation, that because of this commitment that you have gone or put yourself into, right? You have not been able to make yourself available for a turning point in your life. You haven't been able to turn the situation. You have been constantly doing the same thing. You haven't been able to create anything new, right? You have been only giving and giving, and people have been only taking things from you, which is where you are realizing that this situation will not work for you anymore. There is a need for you to look after your own self now, is what I'm getting. And this is where you want to take back control of that situation, right? Where you have been hiding things, you have not been saying the truth, you have been feeling insecure about your money. Maybe you have not been spending money, you have been trying to save every penny, feeling insecure, giving yourself that insecurity. What will happen to me if I spend my money? You are looking in your book of accounts every day. You're looking into an Excel sheet every day, trying to match up your expenses vis-a-vis your earnings. You want to take back control of that situation because you know that you are powerful enough to do that. It's more so with money that has been building over time in yourself, an X amount of insecurity, Taurus, is more so what I'm getting, right? Where you have realized that you have become a scapegoat to other people's wishes and demands, and you have not been able to work for your own betterment. You haven't been able to prove your courage. You have a low self esteem. You have always been suffering from this low self esteem where you have been working too hard, but you have not been adventurous enough to have said that I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do things which makes me happy. I'm not going to carry the load, the responsibility anymore, right? It's other people's job to do what they have to do, not me. That is that kind of feeling I'm getting out of these few cards in here, guys. And this is all because of some kind of commitment. It could be a professional commitment, it could be a personal commitment. Take it in the way it resonates with you, guys. Okay, so like I said, you are being very closed off with your plans. You're not talking about it because you know that you have suffered before, right? You're not opening. So right in the center of your reading is the Eight of Swords. It's all up in the head. You're not talking about it. You're quiet about it. Very, very quiet about it. You're pretending. Um, you know that you're in a very toxic situation and you have to choose your way very carefully to close the chapter of your life and to begin something new. So you have to have your options in place, excuse me, to move forward towards something brand new in your life, Taurus. Right? So let's start off this reading and see the clarifications in here. Let's look at the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a simple situation of somebody who has missed an opportunity or opportunities in their life because they haven't paid enough attention to the things they have had, right? The Strength card. Yeah, you definitely need a lot of strength in here, guys. You definitely need a lot of strength. It's coming out with the Leo energy, right? You need a lot of strength. You have to be very active. Um, you have to be very determined towards a situation in here, guys, which demands a lot of strength in your life. Yeah, see? To get out of a situation where you have been feeling very guilty, very regretful about something in your life that you are not enjoying at all. Please talk to me about the strength here. Let's see what the strength has to say here. Yeah, there has been a lot of complications, Taurus. There has been a lot of complications, and you will require a lot of strength to untangle those complications. It's been all very complicated with a lot of regret, shame, guilt, feeling cursed, burdens, baggages, right? It's been a lot of complications in here, guys. So you will require, when your strength had been depleted, that's also a part of the story, where your strength had been depleted because you had so much of complications to deal with. Too many puzzles in your life that you could not resolve, right? And you got all tied up in that puzzle. That's the problem. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody could have manifested that in your life. Somebody could have kept you tied up in a lot of puzzling situation where you could not move. You felt very guilty about that situation in your life, right? Somebody made you feel that way, Taurus, where you could not really figure out what is right and what is wrong. That's more what I'm getting. So you became very puzzled. You did not know what you should do. So somebody could have done that, where they pretended they're emotionally helpless. They don't have emotion. I mean, not they don't have emotion, sorry. They don't have things in their life. They are feeling miserable. They have put up an act in front of you. They have shown you their crocodile tears, and you got all kind of entangled because you are a soft-hearted person, Taurus, right? And you have seen the tears, but you did not see the crocodile tears. What you saw were human tears, but in reality, they could have been crocodile tears. So that kind of a mistake had got you all entangled. Coffin, right? See, this is where you became totally absent-minded. You could not concentrate because you were so puzzled about somebody or some situation in your life that you felt discouraged, you felt inactive, you could not concentrate, you were absent-minded, you felt defeated in your own self, that you were not good enough for somebody in your life, and that other person kind of, or the other energy or other situation took away your strength by having a lot of emotional drama that they have enacted in front of you to have kept you all puzzled, right? See the moon. Yeah. You became very absent-minded, right? You could not gauge you could not gauge the truth, right? You were trying to be intuitive, but this person could also be very intuitive. Whoever did this to you, they were very intuitive and they knew how to deal with you, right? That's what it is. They were very intuitive. This Queen of Pentacle, right? This Queen of Pentacle could also be a Pisces, connected with a Pisces sign, the moon, right? So this Queen of Pentacle had formed that kind of situation in your life, Taurus, where this energy of the Queen of Pentacle knew how to deal with you, knew which was the story, what was the story that they could have done in order to have kept you in that situation where you had become absent-minded, you had become discouraged, you had become inactive, you were facing a lot of loss in your life. Yeah, and this is the man. With somebody in your life, or this could be even you, Taurus. If you are a male watching this reading, right? If you are a male watching this reading, or if you are a female, somebody did this with somebody in your life whom you love. It can go either ways. So, all in all, this situation here had muddled your brain up totally, Taurus. They knew how to play with your intuition. This Queen of Pentacle knew how to keep you puzzled. This Queen of Pentacle, whoever she is in your life, either, like I said, somebody personal, somebody you know personally, could be your wife, could be your mother, could be your sister, or it could be professional, could be your boss. But this situation had really ruined your mind. Right? You were not able to understand this person at all. On the surface, this person was being very sensitive, very tender, was being very compassionate, but they were doing this so that you will be all confused about your own situation in your life with somebody you love. That's where they were trying to stop you, or it could be your situation where you're realizing that you were dealing with somebody in your life who kept you totally puzzled in guilt, gave you a wrong guilt trip, kept you all puzzled, kept you all tangled because of the way they are, right? Because of the way they are, where they pretended something, where they pretended they were something, but in actual reality, they were like that, or they were doing all this so that they can keep you in their clutches or in her clutches. Wow. So this is where the Two of Wands is showing up. This is where you're realizing, yeah, the trophy, the victory. This is where you're realizing that you were, you know, that you could not achieve your victory. You could not achieve your recognition. You could not achieve your success because somebody had stopped you from moving forward towards your own victory and achievement, or even ambition in your life, either with somebody or just by yourself. That could be any situation. So this is where you're coming to the point with the Two of Wands, right? Some of you guys, like I said right in the beginning, could be looking forward to a divorce situation. That you don't want to stay with that person. You want to change in your situation, and you're intuitively manifesting a change, a plan in your life. Let's look at the Two of Wands. Let's look at the Two of Wands. Yeah, the whip. Yeah. See, arguments. Yeah, there has been lot of fight, lot of argument, lot of abusive behavior that you can now clearly see, Taurus, because your higher self is going above that particular position or portion in your life where you're able to take an overall view of this entire situation, and that is what you are walking away from, or you are intuitively manifesting a different story in your life. That this person had argued, there had been a lot of fight, abusive behavior, tense, painful anger, repeating over and over and over again. Please talk to me about the whip, where that particular person was constantly at war with you, or you with that person, right? But that was because there was this puzzle situation, right? This was this puzzle, the solution, the key. The key, you were not finding that key. Now you're trying to find out that, unlock that problem in yourself. You're understanding the whole situation because you are going above that, right? So you are being able to unlock and see the situation through your intelligence. You're getting a clarity of this whole situation in your life, Taurus. Wow. See, and this is where the Seven of Wands, this is where you're being guarded. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. Please talk to me about the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, Milky Way, networking. Yeah, you're very guarded about some kind of things being exposed in your life or for your expansion. Please talk to me about the Milky Way. It's a challenge for an expansion or an exposure to happen. Yeah, Mars, the Tower. Yeah, so whatever the challenge was, guys, that is going to crumble. That's going to crumble where you have not been able to expose this whole situation in front of anybody. You have not been able to say this in front of anybody, that what somebody has been doing to you behind your back is more what I'm getting, Taurus. So that situation is going to crumble. The trophy. Yeah, that situation is going to crumble because you want your reputation this person or this energy could have also been scaring you with your reputation or your image, right? So basically, they kept you puzzled, they kept you tied up, they did everything possible, they scared you, telling you probably that if you move from their clutches, they are going to expose you, or they're going to expose something in your life that will not work in your favor. They're going to say something about you. That's where you're probably been very scared and guarded about that situation because you don't want your image to be spoiled, right? So you could have been scared about that situation, that you don't want other people to get some wrong feelings and wrong ideas about you. But that situation is going to collapse because that was built on a wrong structure. Somebody had been doing something terribly wrong to prevent your success in your life. You know, it's kind of a blackmail energy, is more I'm getting. Emotional blackmail energy is more what I'm getting in here, guys. And that's where you have been scared. An Eight of Swords. It's all up in your head. Where you have been like, if I do this, or if I move, if I get this, if I go into a different, I will be exposed. And I will kind of my life will crumble in front of me. No, your life will not crumble. The person who has been doing this to you, who has been blackmailing you, Taurus, that particular situation will crumble because that was the wrong thing that they have been doing, and where you have been scared and have been guarding yourself here. Wow. That's where you were scared to talk, you were scared to open up, communicate, because you were always scared that if you say something, if you do something, if that other person sees you, they will immediately chase you, expose you, bring your reputation down, and you will be left nowhere. So you are because of this situation, because there has been a lot of fighting, lot of anger, lot of things have gone wrong. You can now see the situation clearly. That's where you want to walk away. You're looking at a different direction in your life, Taurus. Please talk to me about the Eight of Swords. Head of the pack. Yeah, you want to move. You want to move. You want to dominate the whole situation. You want to take that leap right here. Please talk to me, head of the pack here. You want to be successful in any kind of competition where you have not been able to prove your success. And you're getting that urge that you have the will, right? Let me put it like that. You have the will to win over any situation, any problems that stands in your way. Head of the pack, please. You will override all that situation. You will take it. You will be the leader of the pack. That's what they're telling me here. That you will be the leader of the pack, Taurus. Yeah, child, beginning. Yeah. You're going towards a brand new beginning in your life. Very creative, very new, brand new beginning. And you want to take that leap of faith towards something where you have the will, to begin something new and be successful in that venture in your life. That's what you're heading for, Taurus. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, expansion. Jupiter. There you go. Luck is changing. Luck is changing because you are changing your perception in your life, Taurus. That's where things are changing for you. Okay? Please talk to me about the Two of Pentacles, but you have to be very careful as you move towards a new direction in your life, Taurus. There you go, Saturn. Yeah, the world. As you are closing a cycle of your life in judgment and putting up with a new transformation in your life. Clearing and purging things in your life. Totally clearing and purging things, but you have to do that very carefully. You have to be very careful, very smart while you're doing this, because your completion of cycle is coming up in here, which involves your duties, responsibilities, everything, commitments, all the boundaries, and all the restrictions in your life, right? Giving, and once that happens, there is a rebirth, there is an awakening, there is a rebirth, there is destruction, and then there is creation. So a lot of things will be destructed, a lot of the old structures, a lot of the old foundations that has been around you for a long time, Taurus, is going to collapse. Let me put it like that. Don't take me in the wrong way, guys, but this is what my reading is telling me here. My spirit is telling me, yeah, from all the illness, the fatigue, the anxiety, the worries, the filth, the decay that you had been sitting in, everything is clearing out of your life, Taurus. So for which there will be a destruction, and then there will be a new creation. So you have to take the destruction in order for that new creation to come back into your life. And that's the new beginning. That is the new abundance. The Empress. Look, that's your energy. That's where you will be the Empress. Once this new rebirth takes place, nobody can touch you anymore. You will have everything in your life ring. Yeah. Some of you guys could be getting into a partnership with somebody you love. Okay. There will be an agreement. There will be a pact. There will be a promise. There will be a bond. There will be an old closure of your old cycle in your life. With a new cycle. With a new cycle, double rainbow, divine intervention. There is a big change in your way, Taurus, big time. Okay, that's where the Chariot comes in. Once that happens, you can move forward to close the old cycle of your life. There is a big time change that is coming up, that is showing up in your life in here, Taurus. Please talk to me about the ring. Please talk to me about the ring. Yeah, there is going to be a new agreement, a new pact. Some of you could be even moving into a new location, new job, new situation, new business, starting a new business, starting a new relationship with somebody you love. It can be anything. It can be anything. Lot of trust will start to build back in your life. Yeah. The bear, okay, where finances are involved. Finances are involved, and you could be very powerful over your own financial situation, guys. You will be very powerful over your own financial situation, because you definitely have a tornado that has been going on inside of you for a long time that you haven't been able to break open from. That liberation is coming towards your Celtic knot, towards an unconditional love that you have in your life with somebody in your life who has been your friend, your confidant, and a very loyal person to you, in your life. Let's look at this once again, guys. I just cannot this is okay. This is the Empress, right? This talks about your spiritual growth. This talks about yourself. This talks about your abundance. Whatever you touch in your life, after this destruction and creation happens. Now, when that will happen, I do not know. Everybody has their own timeline. So don't quote me in here and say that, oh, you have told me that this is going to happen within the next 2 weeks. It didn't. No, everybody is on a different timeline, guys. For some, this destruction and creation can happen now as we speak. For some, it has already happened and you're moving from that into a different part of your life. For some, it is in the way. Okay, so take it in the way it resonates with you. Don't say that this is going to happen within the next 2 weeks. It can happen within 2 weeks, it can happen within 2 months, it can happen within 2 days, it can happen over any period in time. Everybody is on their own timeline in here. Okay, but with the Empress, there is a closure, there is a new agreement that's going to show up in here. Okay, because somebody is taking charge over their finances. So it also could be your own finances that somebody else was ruling the roost over. So you could be taking control and coming to an agreement over your own financial situation with somebody in your life with whom you had not been able to separate your finances from. Okay, this is where you will be very cool, very collected about the whole situation. You will do this work very coolly, with a lot of calmness in you, because you are becoming that powerful and independent individual, right? So you will use that energy. And the reason you will use that energy is because you are liberating yourself from a very difficult situation and which you have not been enjoying for a very long time, and it's been building up and building up and building up. It's going to be over and done with, where you will perhaps take your money, you will take the share of your own wealth in a very cool and composing manner. You will handle the whole situation in a beautiful way, and you will take control of that because you love somebody in your life with whom you want to go forward towards with, right? You have somebody very faithful in your life with whom you want to now associate yourself with, Taurus. So you will handle the whole situation in a beautiful way is what I'm getting when it's close to the end of that cycle. And there will be that serendipity, there will be that divine intervention where you will break away from all that principle, from all that religion, from all the dogma that had been suffocating you, either in your marriage or in your professional life. It can be anything. It can be anything, but more what I'm getting is your personal life, Taurus. Let's look at the Chariot. You're walking towards, you're taking control. You are moving into the driver's seat towards the end of the cycle in your life, Taurus. Yeah, the geese. This is a cyclical change. Relocation. You're on a quest. You're migrating, you're moving from one part of your life into another, the star. Yeah, with somebody in your life who is your guiding star, who shows you the way, who you trust, who you can depend on, who is a person that you can associate yourself with. Please talk to me about the geese here. Yeah, there is a big change, Taurus. Yeah, see, third party. Wow. This is the third party situation. Yeah. Yeah, you are moving away from this situation. You're relocating. You are getting out of a very bad influence of either one person or more than one people or more than one person in your life who has only brought your karma down. Please talk to me about the third person. They have only brought your karma down. There, birds. Yeah, communication. Where you will talk about this situation. There will be a negotiation on this subject here. As you come closer to the end of this cycle in your life, guys. Yeah. There will be some kind of negotiation, some kind of communication. Ladybug. Please talk to me about the birds. You might be communicating this with somebody you love in your life, Taurus. Yeah, the twins. The twin flame. Wow. There will be communication between the twins. So this has ended up having a twin flame. It ended up uh, into a soulmate twin flame energy reading, guys, that you're involved in. Jupiter, yeah. This is where your luck is going to totally come out, where you're intelligent and hardworking. Okay, let's look at those guys. The Chariot, okay. So you're moving towards a different direction in your life. You're taking charge of that situation. On a quest, you could be possibly thinking about migration. You could be thinking about a relocation, a cyclical change because of this third person or third party influence in your life, which has made it very, very difficult for you to be there, where you have possibly not been able to communicate this situation because you have been scared about these people in your life. Not being able to communicate with somebody who has been your twin flame or soulmate energy, with whom you have a beautiful love relationship with, which is where things are changing. Jupiter is coming into action, expansion is happening, growth is going to happen, and this will be very analytical time for you, where you have to do things based upon your rational, your critical decisions. You have to be very hardworking, you have to be very intelligent, you have to be very responsible and very analytical to take on the driver's seat. Okay, remember that. Remember that, Taurus. Again, double rainbow. This is where you will find your good luck. This is where you will find your serendipity. This is where you will find there has been a lot of divine intervention that will break down the old system for you to move forward into a new chapter, to complete an old system and move forward to a new chapter in your life, Taurus. Universe will be helping you. Please talk to me about the world. When you have to be superly analytical, take the support of the person you love, right? You have to be superly analytical, superly intelligent, very responsible for your action, very conscientious. You have to be very conscientious, and this support, this loyalty will come to you from a friend, from a person whom you love dearly and who has been very faithful and loyal to you. And universe is going to bring you guys together. With the world card, we get the stars. Wow! Wow! Providence, miracles, magnet, see? Longing, desire of whatever you had been desiring in your life. It's all coming true, Taurus. It's all coming true. The Fool. Yeah, the free spirit, Uranus, ruler of enlightenment. This is where you're moving. This is where you're moving. All that you had been dreaming, all that you had been thinking. Some of you could have been thinking about a new relationship. Some of you could have been thinking about a new marriage. Some of you could have been thinking about a new enterprise. Some of you could have been thinking about a new goal, a new expansion, a new business, a new profession, a new relocation, a new anything that you guys have been dreaming is all going to come true. Please talk to me about the magnet, because a chapter in your life is shutting its doors. Is shutting its doors, Taurus. The moon, divine feminine. Yeah, there is somebody who is going to help you throughout this period in time. Whatever you had been wishing for from somebody in your life is going to come true. Either you are the divine feminine who will see the wishes come true, or if you are working with somebody in your life as a twin flame, as in the relationship, That person will help you to make your dreams come true. Grasshopper, leap of faith. She will help you to take that leap of faith in your life. From your bad luck, from your old karma, from an old situation where your wheel of fortune had not been able to move, skite, that is coming to an end. That particular situation is coming to an end. You will liberate yourself from a very difficult situation in your life, Taurus. You are. You will not only be liberating yourself, you will be liberating your energies. You will be liberating your mind. You will be liberating your life. You will be liberating everything in your life that only had brought you down. Enjoy this reading, guys. Until I see you once again. Till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.